Blackstone Audio presents Lord of California, a novel, by Andrew Valencia. This book is read by Kyla Garcia, MacLeod Andrews, and Andrew Eiden.
I will listen, as though you spoke and told me all you never knew, of why the earth takes back all she gives, and even that comes to be enough. Philip Levine. There is blood there, he says. Blood here, too. Down here, she says. Only blood. The blood mother sings. Juan Felipe Herrera.
Ellie. Daddy was a fancy man. He used to come around twice a year to see us kids. Each time he'd walk through the door hauling a stack of presents so high you couldn't see but the point of his head over the gold and silver-wrapped packages. Jessie would work herself into a stink all year waiting for him to show up, and then, once he appeared, she'd get so excited about the doll or dress he brought her that she'd forget she was ever mad at him to begin with. The last time Daddy came home, Mama whispered to me that a woman ought not to be as forgiving as Jessie, or else she'll be setting herself up to always be wronged. I'd just turned 13, and the way Mama talked to me had changed. Time before that, she'd scolded me for saying I was too big for the doll Daddy had bought me, and that I'd never liked playing with dolls to begin with. Should have seen the look on her face then, after she'd shushed me and dragged me squirming into the kitchen. Nowadays, most girls get stuck playing with knockoff Barbies from the supermarket, she'd said, and so I should be grateful to have a daddy who could afford to buy me real porcelain beauties from a specialty store on the coast. 6 months without seeing him, 2 months without a word, and that was the lesson she decided to take from the situation. That was Mama. There was always a war waging inside her, with fear on one side of the battlefield and self-respect on the other. I say Daddy was fancy on account of no other man I ever knew dressed as well as him or smelled so clean all the time. As seldom as we saw him, as seldom as we had new clothes, we got to notice how different he was from us and Mama and everyone else we knew in the valley. Even though, according to Mama, not all of our neighbors were as well off as us or as dignified. Back when we were farming down in Hanford, there was a family that settled one winter on the parcel next to ours. The Mendezes, mother, father, and kids all working together in the orchard alongside their aunts, uncles, and cousins. No hired laborers, no foremen.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?